Good morning. Hello. Good morning. I actually miss saying all of my elite creators when everything used to be based around my business, Elite Prints and Creations. So I used to say elite creators, and it's so weird, like to not say that anymore. It's like I almost started with saying hello, all of my elite creators. How are you guys doing? All of my Silaholics, all of my HS Inc. crew, Team 365. How are you guys doing this morning? It is time for another Professor Service announcement. Get on in here, get on in here, get on in here. Make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up, like this video if you're watching on Facebook, share the video out, tag a friend, because it is time for another Professor Service announcement. How are you guys doing on this good old Sunday? Are you ready for some football? I know I am. So I'm going to hurry up and get this done so that I can go and make my snacks, all that stuff, so I can get ready for some football. But I just wanted to come on and give you a word on this good old morning. Something that was just in my spirit. And I talk about it a lot, but it was like last night, it was on me. It was in my, she says, blessed and hungry. It was on my spirit to share with you guys. So I am here. So let's see. I will wait to start at around like let's give it 3 minutes or so. So what I'll do is I'll go over in the comments, say hello to a few people. And once we get to 3 minutes, I'll go ahead and give you guys my message for today. How are you guys doing? All right, let's see who was the first. SV, thank you so much for having your notifications on and being the first to comment on this post. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, I'm only on one YouTube channel. So you're the first on YouTube. And Tammy is the first on one of my Facebook platforms because Facebook, I'm in like 3 locations. So thank you. Good morning, Beverly. Monique, how you doing? Kiki, or is it like Kiki, like mine? Paula D, hello. Good morning. California knows how to party. Brenda, how are you? Good morning to you. So, I am a little fired up. Had a really good session. The feedback was great. Even those who already have Shopify's were like, "Oh, wait, I learned something new. Thank you for that." Have folk try to take my shipping policies too. But don't worry, y'all. I have not forgotten. I will get it to you guys. So yesterday I had an amazing part 1 because we're actually going to end up doing it in 2 parts. So if you missed it, you still have time to join the Shopify one if you want to learn the ins and outs. Well, not say the ins and outs. Enough to get you started and get you there and make you hungry. And then if you want the ins and outs, you can join my creative business program. But yesterday's session was really, really great. Kind of shared with them some things, but my holiday sale, where I want you guys to focus on selling, not just sales. That was amazing. And I gave them some really great tips in there. And today is just kind of going to expound on that. And today's message is it's a resource, not the source. And I am talking about social media. I go through so many posts on in Facebook groups and things like that. And I see people, they say they're struggling when it comes to sales, and I want to give up on this business. And I see so many posts like that. And I wish I can actually go and comment on all of them and encourage. But I think that the words that I would say, which would be from my perspective, like from my heart of hearts, very helpful. A lot of people don't want to hear that when they've invested so much into trying to start a business. But that is probably like kind of like, one of the issues too, in that we're going into business. Like you're saying you have a business, but there are certain things that you don't want to do that's required for a business, such as like marketing and having to pay for those things. I was listening to 99 Jams, and listen to Inspirationally Yours and just hearing all of the radio ads that come through. And I'm like, I should do one of those for my business and what I do, it will reach more people. I know how the radio ad world works because I used to work, or I used to intern at 99 Jams. So I'm like, you know what? I've never thought to do that. And I'm tired of hearing 411 pain. And like, but that jingle, that everything is always stuck in my head. And then I'm like, okay, just because I have a business where I craft, or now, being the professor and teaching others, what makes it to where I can't use that as a resource to bring in, clientele? I think we often in this creative world and with having social media, we rely on it to be the source instead of just one of the resources to get our name, get our business out there. We forget about word of mouth. We forget about the things that we are on every single day that, outside of social media, just creating those connections and sending out messages. If you guys have not gone through your contacts and create like a really good post, you can even create, like a picture or something, a thumbnail through your graphic designing programs. If you wanted to kind of have some pizzazz, maybe even have some pictures of what you do. But I want to ask you guys, how many of you have ever gone through your phone and just sent out a message to say, hey, not sure if I have a business, or I'm starting a business. This is what I offer, this is what I do. If you are interested in anything that I have, here is my social media site, here is my website. You can contact me via X, Y, and Z. And if you could, go ahead and share this with someone, another contact in your phone. If you could, share this on social media, because it's really easy to go and swipe and get a screenshot, and they can share that to their social media. I hear so many people say that my family doesn't support, my friends don't support. But are you really reminding them and keeping it on the forefront of their mind that you have a business, that you have a service? If not, you have no one to blame but you, because you expect everybody else to do what's necessary for your business to grow and for the growth of your business when you're doing the bare minimum. You're focused on just making the products, just creating the service or creating your classes, creating your courses. But what are you doing? If you're not going to pay somebody else to do it, which is what big businesses do, they will pay out that money. It costs money to make money. So if you're not willing to spend out that money, you really have you're limited in how you're going to get out there, unless you're going to be on social media and do video content. Oh, I don't want to be in front of the camera. Well, people like visuals. Social media likes visuals. Pictures and videos get pushed more than regular posts most of the time. So if you're afraid of video content or making a video about it, if you don't like, I don't like my voice, guess what? Find somebody whose voice you do like. Find somebody who does not mind being in front of the camera. Make them the face of your business if you can't do it yourself. But you have to tap into all of those resources and not just rely on making a post on social media once every 2 weeks. If you're not posting every single day, then that's a problem. Oh, I don't want people to get tired of seeing my posts. Oh, well, then they can unfollow, they can unfriend you. But I always say this, and I'm going to constantly go back to this, because we aspire to be just like these big businesses. Do you think they care about you hearing commercials about their business, seeing commercials about their business, seeing the ads on your come across your feed, seeing them on YouTube videos? No. So why are you afraid to put your business out there? Why are you afraid to talk about your business every day? Why are you not a walking billboard? Social media is just a resource. It is not the source. It is not what's going to bring you it's not going to bring you overflow of clientele and overflow of sales. And that's a message I also need to kind of talk to y'all about too, because you say you want all these sales, but you are not prepared. Ooh, that rhymed. So you say that you want all these, but it's true. You want all these sales, but you are not prepared. If someone came to you right now and they needed a big order, you would be in these groups. Well, how do you do this? How do you do that? You guys have to also learn to work. If you're creative, Work on the creative side, understanding things that's going to make your life easier so that when those opportunities come, you are ready. You cannot go and you're wanting to collect money for something, and that client is basically your guinea pig. They are an experiment for you because you're not even prepared for it, and you're trying to figure it out on their order, but you wanted to collect money from it. That's a whole nother message. I have to remember to kind of come back with one of those PSAs about that. But my goal here is just to, as it says in the bio that's on there, it is to teach, motivate, and inspire. And sometimes those things come with some things that are like, or come with messages that are really, really hard to hear, and you may not want to accept it in your spirit when you first hear it. But it's not going to always be sunshines and rainbows. All the advice, all of the encouragement may not come off as super, super positive, because sometimes you need tough love. I think I'm being a little too nice to y'all sometimes. And some folks need someone that's going to go and shake you up and say, look, okay, it ain't working. You either need to change your game plan, figure out a better way of doing this, or you just need to stop, because doing the same thing over and over again and complaining to folks, oh, woe is me, why am I not getting sales? Well, what are you doing to increase those sales? What are you doing to create brand awareness about your brand? What are you doing to promote yourself? I ask you this. There was a time, and I'm pretty sure there, it is now. I see people talk about, oh, I want to go, I have a vendor show, I'm going to a craft sale, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I have been to a few yard sales, and it is always for stuff that people don't want anymore. It's some used stuff. Have you ever considered doing a yard sale for your business? I saw someone mention, oh, people have baby showers. Why don't people have business showers? The reason why people probably wouldn't support when it comes to a business shower is, what have you shown them that I need to invest my time and my money into you? Where it's like, do you have those sleepless nights? Are you constantly work on it? When they come to you for orders or sales or like just small things, are you prepared? Are you brushing them off? What is your timeline? Do you have ways where people can go and actually order, or is it all through, okay, well, send me a text message, you write it down, you don't lost the paper? And I'm saying this because I've been there. I was that business person that was, I would forget this, forget that. Oh, can you remind me again or whatever? Because I did not have a website. I did not have things in place. Even if you don't have a website, having certain things and resources in place. If you're going to use PayPal and use that invoicing, if you're going to use Etsy, if you're going to have your page, but have a Google form, have something where people can actually place an order, and it's not you just writing it down on an envelope and then that gets it gets wet, it gets lost. I know because I have been that person. That's why I can speak on that. And I know how that can hurt the growth, where you have all the talent in the world on the creative side, but you don't know how to run a business. And that is a word that's really starting to bug me. I'm not even going to tell any fibs that people say, oh, I have a business, but everything that you're doing just speaks and just screams, I'm a crafter who needs extra money, or this is a side hustle. This is a hobby that brings in some extra coins. For some of the things that people do, you don't operate and move like you want to secure the bag. And until you go, I'm going to go back to 2 messages ago. Until you change your mindset about what you consider a business and how you want to operate in your business, it's not going to grow. And if social media is your only source, you're not going to be able to grow. So I need you guys to tap into every source, sit down, write out every way that you can promote your business and let people know that you have a business, especially your friends and family. If you only tell them when you at gatherings and stuff like that, or you go to your cousin's birthday party and stuff, and you're trying to figure out, oh, who they ordered these shirts from. They ain't order them from me. Well, did you remind them? I mean, do you talk to them all the time? Are you letting them know? Are you constantly talking about your business? Are you the walking billboard for your business? Are you making it to where when they think about shirts, when they think about tumblers, when they think about candles, when they think about jewelry, when they think about memorial stuff, when they think about unfortunately, like obituaries, anything like that, whatever it is that you're doing, if it's not to where they think of you first, second, third, somewhere in there, because if somebody goes and they're thinking about, oh, well, what's the hottest shoe? Oh, when it comes to sneakers, it's a couple brands. When somebody says sneakers, just a couple brands that's gonna be the first thing that pops up in their head. Why? Because it's a brand. It's something that people talk about. Nike puts it in their face, so they're gonna constantly think about that. When people say, "Oh, if you want, what's one of the top designers and stuff, and things like that," they can roll off their tongue. If they think about something they want that's luxurious, and people go and say, "Oh, well, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for Christmas?" Oh, they got those things in their mind because it's something that they desire. It's something that they've seen advertisements for. They see it everywhere. So it's in their brain, the way it comes off their tongue. Your business, if you are passionate about it, should be the same way. And you should be tapping into all resources to get your business name out there and to promote your brand. And you definitely have to be a walking billboard. So just remember that social media is a resource. It is not the source. All right. So guys, until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be INKcredible. Peace.